Imagine traveling across the globe, discovering new cultures, vibrant landscapes, and unique ways of life. For many of us, travel is an adventure, a chance to explore the unknown. But what if your journey took you to places where life is far from easy, especially if you hold certain beliefs? Welcome to a travel documentary unlike any other, where we'll explore 15 countries where practicing Catholicism can be particularly challenging. As we embark on this journey, we'll dive deep into the daily life of these countries, offering a glimpse of what it's like to live in such environments. Along the way, we'll uncover fascinating facts, especially about women's lives in these regions and the unique challenges they face. From bustling cities to remote villages, from deserts to mountains, each country has its own story, and we're here to tell it. Egypt, a land of ancient wonders and modern struggles. Egypt, a country steeped in history where the ancient pyramids stand as testaments to a civilization that once ruled the world. Yet, life here is a delicate balance between tradition and modernity. Women in Egypt are the pillars of their families, often juggling work, home, and societal expectations with grace and strength. Did you know that Egyptian women have made significant strides in education and professional fields, despite the challenges they face? But beyond the fascinating culture and history lies a more complex reality. For Catholics, life in Egypt can be a struggle. Although Christians make up about 10% of the population, Catholics face daily challenges in practicing their faith. Churches are often targeted, and discrimination is a part of everyday life. It's like living in a city where the pyramids overshadow not just the skyline but also the freedom to worship openly. Life in Egypt is like the flow of the Nile, beautiful yet unpredictable. The people are warm and hospitable, the food is delicious, and the landscapes are breathtaking. Yet, the societal pressures and government policies make it a tough place for Catholics to live openly. Visiting Egypt as a Catholic? Be prepared for a journey that's as much about navigating social norms as it is about exploring ancient ruins. Iraq, the crossroads of civilization and conflict. Iraq, once the cradle of civilization, is now a land marked by decades of conflict. But don't let that deter you from appreciating the resilience of its people, especially the women. Iraqi women are known for their strength, often holding their families together amidst adversity. They are the unsung heroes, balancing tradition with the harsh realities of modern-day Iraq. In a country where the Catholic population has dwindled over the years, the remaining few practice their faith with quiet determination. Life here for Catholics is akin to walking through ancient ruins, where every step is a reminder of what once was a vibrant community now reduced to a fragile existence. Historic churches stand in ruins, but the spirit of faith endures. Iraq's culture is a rich tapestry woven with threads of history, religion, and resilience. From the bustling markets of Baghdad to the serene landscapes of the north, there's much to explore. But for Catholics, this exploration comes with caution. Whether you're visiting the ancient city of Ur or contemplating the ruins of Babylon, remember that here, history and faith are intertwined in a delicate dance. China, a land of contrasts and control. China is a land of contrasts, where ancient traditions coexist with rapid modernization. Women in China have a fascinating dual role. They are both bearers of tradition and agents of change. From leading companies to preserving cultural practices, Chinese women navigate a complex societal structure with resilience. But did you know that women were once considered the last to eat in traditional Chinese families? Times are changing, but old habits die hard. For Catholics, China presents a unique challenge. The Catholic Church is divided between the state-approved Chinese Patriotic Catholic Association and the underground church, loyal to the Vatican. Life for Catholics here is like walking a tightrope. One misstep, and you could face severe consequences. The government's tight control over religious practices makes open worship nearly impossible. China's culture is as vast as its landscape, from the bustling streets of Beijing to the tranquil countryside. Yet, for Catholics, this land of the Great Wall also feels like a wall against their faith. Whether you're exploring the Forbidden City or enjoying a cup of tea in a traditional tea house, the undercurrent of state control is ever present. For those considering a journey here, understanding the balance between tradition and state is key. Mauritania, the hidden gem with hidden struggles. Mauritania, a country often overlooked, is a hidden gem of West Africa. Its culture is a unique blend of Arab and African influences, and women here play a crucial role in maintaining this cultural heritage. However, societal expectations are stringent, with a strong emphasis on traditional roles. Did you know that in some Mauritanian cultures, women's worth was traditionally measured by their size, as it symbolized wealth and fertility? For Catholics, Mauritania is not just hidden, it's hidden away from the possibility of open worship. The country's strict adherence to Islamic law means that any public expression of Catholicism is forbidden. Life here for Catholics is like navigating a desert without a map, isolating and fraught with danger. Mauritania is home to some of the most stunning landscapes, including parts of the vast Sahara Desert. The desert is both beautiful and unforgiving, much like the life Catholics lead here. Exploring Mauritania requires an appreciation for its beauty and an understanding of its strict cultural and religious norms. Whether you're intrigued by the ancient city of Shengheti or the coastal capital of Nouakchott, remember that this hidden gem comes with hidden challenges. Eritrea, the land of resilience. Eritrea is a nation where resilience is a way of life. Eritrean women are known for their strength, often taking on roles traditionally reserved for men. Especially during the long struggle for independence, they are the backbone of their society, navigating the pressures of tradition and the demands of modernity. But did you know that Eritrean women were crucial in the fight for independence, often serving as soldiers and leaders? For Catholics, Eritrea is a place where resilience meets resistance. The government's strict control over religious practices makes life for Catholics here incredibly difficult. It's like living under a constant watchful eye, where any expression of faith could lead to trouble. Despite the challenges, the Catholic community persists, holding onto their faith with quiet determination. Eritrea's landscape is as diverse as its people, from the coastal plains along the Red Sea to the rugged highlands. Exploring Eritrea is like discovering a land of contrasts, where the beauty of the land is tempered by the challenges of living under strict government control. Whether you're visiting the ancient city of Asmara or exploring the Dahlak archipelago, it's important to appreciate both the beauty and the difficulties that come with life in Eritrea. Libya, a land of history and hardships. Libya, a country with a rich history dating back to ancient times, is a land where the past and present collide. Women in Libya have always been central to family life, often playing the dual role of caretakers and breadwinners. However, their roles are deeply influenced by the country's traditional and religious norms. Did you know that Libyan women were once the keepers of oral traditions, passing down stories and history through generations? For Catholics, Libya is a land of both history and hardships. The country's strict enforcement of Islamic law makes the public practice of Catholicism nearly impossible. Life here for Catholics is like being an ancient ruin, standing firm, yet weathered by the elements of time and persecution. But, just like the resilient Libyan women, the Catholic community finds ways to survive. Libya is home to some of the most well-preserved Roman ruins, such as those in Leptis Magna and Sabratha. These ancient sites offer a glimpse into a time when the region was a crossroads of cultures. However, modern-day Libya is a challenging place, especially for religious minorities, whether you're exploring the ruins or the bustling markets of Tripoli. Remember that Libya's history is as complex as its present. Maldives, paradise with a price. The Maldives is often seen as a tropical paradise, with its crystal-clear waters, stunning coral reefs, and luxurious resorts. But beneath the surface lies a society deeply rooted in tradition and strict religious laws. Maldivian women, while central to family life, often navigate a complex web of cultural expectations. Did you know that in the Maldives, traditional matriarchal practices still influence family and social structures, giving women a unique position in society? For Catholics, the Maldives may look like paradise, but it comes with a price. The country's strict adherence to Islam means that any form of public worship outside of Islam is forbidden. Life here for Catholics is like living in an idyllic picture, where the beauty of the surroundings contrasts sharply with the restrictions on religious freedom. The Maldives is a place where natural beauty is everywhere you look, from the sandy beaches to the vibrant marine life. However, for those practicing Catholicism, this beauty is overshadowed by the need to hide their faith. Whether you're snorkeling in the azure waters or enjoying a sunset on the beach, remember that in the Maldives, paradise comes with its own set of challenges. Sudan, a land of contrasts. Sudan is a country of contrasts, where the fertile lands along the Nile give way to the rugged mountains of the east. Women in Sudan play a crucial role in maintaining these contrasts, often bridging the gap between tradition and modernity. Did you know that Sudanese women were pivotal in the country's cultural renaissance, leading movements in literature, art, and social reform? For Catholics, Sudan is a place where contrasts are even more stark. The government's enforcement of Islamic law makes the practice of Catholicism extremely difficult. Life here for Catholics is like walking through a land where the landscape is beautiful but the path is fraught with obstacles. Yet, just like the Nile, which continues to flow through the heart of the country, the Catholic community finds ways to sustain their faith. Sudan offers some of the most stunning natural landscapes in Africa, from the Red Sea coast to the deserts of Darfur. But for Catholics, these landscapes are often marred by the challenges of living under strict religious laws. Whether you're exploring the ancient pyramids of Meroe or the bustling markets of Khartoum, it's important to understand the barriers that come with life in Sudan. Iran, a land of ancient glory and modern tensions. Iran is a land of ancient glory, where the remnants of the Persian Empire still stand tall amidst a modern society. Women in Iran have always been central to the nation's cultural and social fabric, often leading the way in education and the arts. Did you know that Persian women in ancient times held powerful positions in the court, influencing politics and culture? For Catholics, Iran is a place where the past and present coexist in tension. The government's strict control over religious practices makes life for Catholics difficult. It's like living in a beautifully woven Persian carpet, intricately detailed but with hidden threads that could unravel at any moment. Despite these challenges, the Catholic community remains, quietly practicing their faith. Iran offers a wealth of cultural and historical sites, from the ancient ruins of Persepolis to the vibrant bazaars of Tehran. But for Catholics, exploring this rich heritage comes with the knowledge that their faith must remain hidden. Whether you're admiring the intricate tilework of a mosque or wandering through the gardens of Shiraz, remember that in Iran, the ancient and the modern exist in a delicate balance. Yemen, a land of mountains and mysteries. Yemen, often called the land of Sheba, is a country rich in history and mystery. Yemeni women have long been the keepers of tradition, passing down stories and customs through generations. Did you know that in ancient Yemen, the Queen of Sheba was a powerful figure who ruled over a prosperous kingdom? For Catholics, Yemen is a place of both mystery and caution. The ongoing conflict and strict religious laws make life for Catholics here particularly challenging. It's like living in a mountain fortress, isolated, with only the echoes of ancient stories for company. Yet, the Catholic community remains, holding on to their faith amidst the challenges. Yemen is home to some of the most beautiful and mysterious landscapes, from the towering mountains of Jebel Haraz to the ancient city of Sana'a. Exploring Yemen is like uncovering the layers of an ancient civilization, where every stone has a story. But for Catholics, this exploration comes with the need for caution. Whether you're exploring the ancient mosques or the vibrant markets, remember that Yemen's beauty is tempered by its challenges. Pakistan, a land of tradition and tension. Pakistan is a country where tradition and tension coexist, often in a delicate balance. Women in Pakistan are at the forefront of this balance, leading the way in education, health, and social reform. Did you know that Pakistan was one of the first countries in the Muslim world to elect a female prime minister? Pakistani women are breaking barriers, yet they remain deeply connected to their cultural roots. For Catholics, Pakistan is a place where this balance tips towards tension. The country's stringent blasphemy laws make the public practice of Catholicism dangerous. Life here for Catholics is like walking a tightrope. One wrong step, and the consequences could be severe. Yet, the Catholic community persists, finding ways to practice their faith amidst the tension. Pakistan is a land of stunning natural beauty, from the peaks of the Karakoram Range to the fertile plains of Punjab. But for Catholics, these landscapes are shadowed by the risks of living in a country with strict religious laws. Whether you're trekking through the mountains or exploring the bustling cities, remember that Pakistan's beauty is accompanied by its challenges. Afghanistan, the land of the brave. Afghanistan is a country known for its warriors and its wisdom. Afghan women, despite the challenges they face, are often the bedrock of their communities, teaching the next generation and preserving cultural traditions. Did you know that Afghanistan's ancient cities were once centers of learning, where scholars from around the world came to study? For Catholics, Afghanistan is a land where bravery is required just to practice their faith. The strict religious laws make it difficult for Catholics to worship openly. Life here is like being a warrior in a land of wisdom, fighting to preserve your beliefs in the face of overwhelming odds. Yet, the Catholic community, though small, continues to hold on to their faith. Afghanistan is home to some of the most rugged and beautiful landscapes, from the mountains of the Hindu Kush to the fertile valleys of Bamiyan. Exploring Afghanistan is like stepping back in time, where every mountain pass and valley holds a story of bravery and resilience. But for Catholics, this exploration requires an understanding of the risks. Whether you're visiting the ancient Buddhist sites or the bustling markets of Kabul, remember that Afghanistan is a land where bravery and beauty go hand in hand. Somalia, the Horn of Africa. Somalia, located on the Horn of Africa, is a land of extremes, where the harsh desert meets the endless ocean. Somali women are known for their resilience, often leading their families through the challenges of life in a difficult environment. Did you know that in Somali culture, poetry is a revered art form, with women often playing a central role in preserving this oral tradition? For Catholics, Somalia is a land of extremes in more ways than one. The strict enforcement of religious laws makes the practice of Catholicism extremely difficult. Life here for Catholics is like surviving in the desert, where every day is a test of resilience. Yet, the Catholic community, though small, continues to hold on to their faith amidst the challenges. Somalia offers some of the most unique landscapes in Africa, from the arid deserts to the beautiful coastline. Exploring Somalia is like navigating a land of contrasts, where the beauty of the land is matched by the challenges of living there, whether you're exploring the ancient port cities or the vast deserts. Remember that Somalia's beauty is tempered by its difficulties. Saudi Arabia, the heart of the Islamic world. Saudi Arabia, the heart of the Islamic world, is a land steeped in tradition. Saudi women, while navigating strict societal norms, are also making strides in education and professional fields. Did you know that Saudi Arabia recently lifted the ban on women driving, a significant milestone in the country's history? For Catholics, Saudi Arabia is a place where tradition means strict religious laws. The public practice of Catholicism is forbidden, making life for Catholics here extremely difficult. It's like living in a land where every step must be taken with care, knowing that the boundaries of tradition are strictly enforced. Yet, the Catholic community finds ways to practice their faith in secret. Saudi Arabia offers some of the most sacred sites in the Islamic world, from Mecca to Medina. But for Catholics, exploring this land requires an understanding of its strict religious laws. Whether you're visiting the historic city of Jeddah or exploring the vast deserts, remember that Saudi Arabia is a land where tradition reigns supreme. North Korea, the Hermit Kingdom. North Korea, often called the Hermit Kingdom, is a land shrouded in secrecy. North Korean women, like the rest of the population, live under strict government control, where every aspect of life is monitored. Did you know that North Korean women play a central role in the economy, often running small businesses to support their families? For Catholics, North Korea is a place where practicing their faith is done in utmost secrecy. The government's strict control over all aspects of life makes open worship impossible. Life here for Catholics is like living in a shadow, where every move is watched and every word is measured. Yet, the Catholic community, though small and hidden, continues to hold onto their faith. North Korea is a land of mystery, where the government's control extends to every corner of life. Exploring North Korea, if possible, is like stepping into a world where time has stood still. But for Catholics, this exploration is limited by the need to keep their faith hidden. Whether you're visiting the capital city of Pyongyang or exploring the countryside, remember that North Korea is a land where secrets are the currency of life. As we conclude this travel documentary, we've explored 15 countries where life is particularly challenging for Catholics, from the deserts of Mauritania to the bustling cities of China. Each country presents its own unique challenges and opportunities for exploration. Despite the difficulties, the Catholic communities in these countries continue to practice their faith, holding on to their beliefs in the face of adversity. This journey has taken us across the globe, offering a glimpse into the lives of people who navigate the delicate balance between tradition, modernity, and faith. It reminds us that exploration is not just about discovering new lands, but also about understanding the challenges and triumphs of those who live there. As we continue to explore the world, let's remember the importance of religious freedom and the resilience of those who fight to preserve it. Thank you for joining us on this journey. And don't forget to subscribe to our travel documentary for more eye-opening content.